Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the fray, and the home of the brave?
Well, ain't y'all just a ray of sunshine? Welcome to Morning Coffee. Oh, it's a new day, We are traveling today. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, okay. All right, good. We got Travis Stamper, Christopher Maschek, Nadav Mavor, and Andrew S. are in the house. How are y'all this morning? Hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all can hear me. Hope everything's 5 by 5. Popped over on the Twitter. Or that's Tom if he can jump on it. What's up? Christopher Zwicky is in the house. Man, been resin printing like crazy lately. Oh, that reminds me. I've got one in the oven. Got to make sure that I don't. Oh, it's stuck. No, it ain't stuck. Okay, good. Are you dry yet? You look dry. Not quite. I'm gonna leave you in the oven a little longer. I need a bigger resin printer. What's up? Let's see. Not bad. Had an eye infection. It's clearing up. So heck yeah. Well, we got to fly today. We are flying out today. But I've been, like I said, I've been doing the resin printing thing more these past few days. I do have prints going. Don't get me wrong. This thing has printed non-stop. As a matter of fact, I had to print a whole brand new base for the Stargate. Getting high on the fumes? No, man. I'm using that Soriatec fast resin. Not near the smell, man, as the Elegoo stuff. I'm just, no, not even close. And it's tough, man. This stuff is, it's tough resin. I need a big resin printer. I have projects that I want to do, and I've reached out. See if I can get a discount on a printer. I'm not asking for one for free. I just, I want a little bit off maybe, because I want to do a video series on it, and yeah. But I do have a Stargate lit up. It's not spinning yet. I got the motors on it. Got all the wires ran to all the lights. Everything's working. The gear's working up top. I got all the chevrons. I resin printed those. I had to go back in and reprint the lenses for the chevrons. It should, yes. You may have to play with your settings. So do some small prints first to get it. What's up, Freddie? How are you, buddy? Good morning. Or good evening. It's good afternoon for you, right? Yeah, 6 hours or so. But the stuff is tough, dude. I'm sitting there squeezing his legs. It's not breaking. And it's just tough stuff. This was what's his name? Vegeta? Anyway, I made him too tall and I cut his head off. I was printing this for my daughter. Then I printed the Disney Castle. Now I hollowed this one out. Vegeta is solid because I was doing a test with this resin. I wanted to see if it would do what I want it to do. The problem is I'm gonna have to have either Elegoo Saturn or larger. And I was looking at the $450 Kilaunt S400S, but it doesn't get real good reviews. So I may just wait till the Saturn comes out and buy a Saturn, because I think they're going to be around 500. The Anycubic Photon Mono X is the same size as those, but it's $800. You know, and for another $400, I can get a Phenom, which is bigger again. I would like to have the Phenom or larger. The Phenom XXL is what, $3,000. I may have to just save up the damn money and get that. What's up, John Mack? How are you, my friend? Exactly, Christopher. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Not only that, with the Phenom and or the Phenom XXL, you can make AR lowers with this stuff. And that is exactly what I'm looking at, because I'm not sure that they're not going to be removed from the market soon. I think you'll be able to buy uppers and parts and all that stuff, just no lowers. Yep, I hear you, John Mack. But with this stuff, I don't care. I'm just being honest. I really wouldn't care. Yeah, matter of fact, talking about Glock lowers, that's what I got going back here. I printed one, right? I got one right here. I can't get the friggin' supports off of it. So I tuned the supports, and let me see if I got them here. I do. Yesterday I printed a Vegeta, whatever the hell his name is, in PLA, and I printed him way bigger. And dude, the supports just popped right off with no problems whatsoever. It's good interface layers. I mean, dude, I changed the settings, and the biggest problem I was having was that I had the extrusion factor set at 1. I moved it down to 0.95, and they popped off. I had them set right as far as interface layer and all that stuff. It was just too much extrusion at 1, so I did it at 0.95, and damn if they just come. This was under the chin, and I just took my little screwdriver to get behind it and said pop, and it popped right out. I use Prusa Slicer, actually. Now on resin prints, with this one, a guy in the Facebook group has, with the resin printer, he has redid the firmware for this Creality resin printer that I have, and now I can use Chitubox or Prusa Slicer and send files to it. I have found that Prusa Slicer works better. What's up, David Olson? You are up early, my friend. Why are you up so early in the morning? Yeah, Chitubox for resin. I do Chitubox and Prusa Slicer for resin. I wish Prusa Slicer would branch that out, and I guess you can write profiles, but I wish they would branch it out or make it available so you could put plugins in it to add other output formats for other printers, because not all printers will read their SL1 format. What's up, Maker Viking? How are you? Travis Stamper? Got to get some coffee. Be right back. All right, buddy. Just to say, well, thank you, David. Thank you very much. But yeah, Chris, as soon as I can get a bigger resin printer, we're going to do a series on that to see what the feasibility is of creating like AR lowers or something with a resin printer using this ABS type material, because if I can 3D print resin, if I can 3D print resin lowers, and they are, I'm gonna say, just, you know, semi tough. The biggest problem with the lower is the buffer tube, where the buffer tube goes in. What's up, Carl? You're up early as well. Oh, I forget, man. It's Thursday and y'all got to work. We are leaving today, so I'm not working today. It is barely daylight outside. Oh, let me show you. For those of y'all that don't follow me on Twitter, I posted pictures yesterday. Let me share my screen. This one. Share. I don't care about sharing the audio. Let's pop this up. Can y'all see that? I don't have, they're over at the house. I created a armada of Chris Riley's yesterday, and they turned out really good. I was very, very pleased with it. I mean, the two in the front are 20% benchies. The ones behind it are 15%, and they are all perfect benchies. I don't know, did he? He might have. Wouldn't be the first time. But anyway, so let me see if I got, yeah, there's the tweezers. That's the pair of tweezers in there for scale. I've got those here somewhere, right here. So, yeah, for scale, that's the Darth Pumpkin. Anyway, he might have. Let me check and see. I don't think he did. Oh, let's see here. No, I only got 3 responses. That's you and Scalda and Patrick Nugenthoff. It's only 3 responses I got. David Hewlett didn't even respond, which is, you know, it's amazing. I was talking to David. Actually, we had a private stream not too long ago. I recorded some of it, but it was just us talking about stuff. But I did ask him, I said, how hard is it to keep track of the tweets and stuff? He said, there's no way. He said, even this long after Stargate, there's no way to keep track of and to keep up with how many people tag me. He said, it's every now and again. He said, you'll see me retweet something or something, but it's because it's something I was working on or something of that nature. David Olson, I am trying. I'm not getting one yet. I don't have the funds for it yet. And when I do, if I have to purchase it outright, it's probably going to be something like the Elegoo Saturn, something of that nature, something around the $500 mark. What I would really like to have is and you know, I'm trying, and I might still try, is the Phenom or the Phenom XXL. But I was looking at the Phenom, and I think it's that one that does not have wireless access to it. So I'm torn between that and the Frozen, but then I see the reviews on the Frozen, and you know, they're not as good. It's like the Keylant S400S. I've been looking at that for a couple months, but it's like a 3-star review printer on Amazon, and it's, you know, it's $450, but it's the same size as the Saturn. The problem is it's a kit. You have to put a lot of it together when you get it. It doesn't even come ready made. I really need the resin. I want the resin printer to do videos, but I'm also going to do a CNC machine And I also want a K40 laser. I want to be all the way around the go-to 3D printing, laser cutting guy here that's close to me here. And I've talked to a couple of the like screen printers and t-shirt printers and stuff, and they get asked about doing stuff like this all the time. And well, that's the thing, Carl. He did a video on it not too long ago, and he would say, get the Phenom. And yes, he does have them both. But I hit up Elegoo and they're like, we don't have any printers. We're trying to manufacture to get them out. And I'm like, okay, that's great, because they're not available for sale right now. But I just with this Soriatec Fast Tough resin, I mean, really and truly, check it out. Okay, on my normal resin, this is Elegoo resin that I do with the lenses and most of or actually only two of the chevrons, because that's all our resin printed on there was the chevrons. Two of the chevrons for the Stargate were out of Elegoo resin. Okay, and it's brittle. It just really is brittle. Like, here's a broken one. That's why I had to order I wanted to try to order the Fast Tough resin, because these were breaking when I was trying to put the lenses in them. And now with the new resin, they just snap right in. Anyway, I forgot where I was going. This with the Elegoo resin, my first layers had to be 90 seconds. And every layer after that was 13 to 14 seconds. It really depended. Like, the orange was 13 seconds. I had to make the orange, by the way. They didn't have any. And so it was 13 seconds a layer. And with the Soriatec Fast, I'm down to 9 seconds a layer and 30 seconds for my first layers. So it's a much better print time, and it's tougher. Let me grab this print because it's still baking in the sun over here. And while I'm thinking about it, let me lay this. Oh, I didn't rinse that good. Damn it. I hate it when I do that. It'll be all right. I'm going to lay this light on top of the alcohol bath over here and try to harden some resin. Give me just a second, fellas. I'll be back. Trying not to spill the alcohol bath and hoping that my light will fit over it. I think it will. Oh yeah, there we go. Putting the UV light over my alcohol to harden the resin in it so that I can dump it out. Elbow cough? Oh, elbow cough. What's that elbow cough for? Why are you elbow coughing? Man, I am not looking forward to flying today. And not because I care about flying. I jumped out of planes in the Army. The reason I'm not looking forward to it today. What's up, Mario? Oh, he came in. He came in with a cough. Notice me, I got you. But because I have to wear a mask the entire time. And I don't mind wearing a mask going into Walmart or whatever. But you're talking from the time we enter the airport in Tallahassee, we have 2 hours. You know, we can leave a little bit later. We don't have to be there 2 hours. We've already checked in and everything. And I don't foresee that there's going to be, massive lines. There could be. Today's Thursday. It's the cheapest day to fly out of Tallahassee, so it could be. Anyway, so we have to wear a mask from the time we walk in the airport there until we get out of the airport in Phoenix. And you're looking at about 8 hours straight. And I'm not a frontline health worker. It's not, I didn't sign up for that, but I think it'll be worth it to go see the grandbabies. It's got to be worth it. Better be worth it. I'll be mad if it ain't. But we'll be all right, I believe. But I did make sure that we had a flight out at like 2 or 2:30 today, so that we didn't have to get up at 5 o'clock. Hey. Like button's done. What's next? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell y'all. If you're not subscribed, you're seeing this video for the first time, hit that subscribe button, like button, because we do have some video series coming up. I am going to be working on the Stargate when I get back. It's basically now just hooking up electronics and programming. I changed what motors I was using. I went from the full-size NEMA 17s to the pancake NEMA 17s. And I'm also having an issue with the interface of this gear. Where it's at. What's up, Alan King? Where it's at. There's clearance for this if it binds to pop behind or to the side. And I don't know, I might be able to super glue some flat panels or something to keep it from bypassing the tooth that this engages. So we're gonna have to see about that. Thank you, David. I appreciate it, buddy. We're gonna have to see about that. But it does spin. The gear spins it. It's loud. Those are not silent stepper drivers, just FYI. So, just so you know, that it's not a silent thing. It's very clunky sounding. On that note, and I know it has taken me 2 years to do this one, but I jumped on another one. Somebody showed me the other day. I don't remember who showed me. Old Curmudgeon showed me that. And if you haven't seen it, let me see if I can find that link. Let me see here. Let me go to my profile and go to tweets and replies. Old Curmudgeon. Where you at? I'll find it in a minute. Good Lord. Damn, dude, stay off of Twitter so you don't have to scroll back so far. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go to Old Curmudgeon's page. I forgot the name of the damn project. Am I on the right one? Yeah, I am. Messages. I forgot the name of it. God dang it. Let me go to Old Curmudgeon's page. Tweets and replies. Alright, there's those. I really want to show y'all this freaking project. It's another Stargate, but it's cool. It really is. I've already ordered the PCBs for it. Alright, so I saw that. Anybody know how to search for, like, I don't remember how long ago it was that he sent. It wasn't too long ago. And there it is right there. Booyah. Oh, I should have been able to remember that, right? Y'all go check this out. Or I want to show you this. Let me see if I can pull this up. Where am I at? Can't stay long, but I couldn't resist dropping by for a bit. What's up, T-Gall? How are you? Vicky, you got work this morning. We're traveling today. We're going over to Arizona to see the grandbabies. I'm hoping not, Ricky. I already spent money on this one. This one's not a free one. You actually have to buy the STLs for it. But let me pull this up here and share this screen. Pause. And this will probably, since I'm not monetizing this, it doesn't really matter. Sweet, man. All right, so let me share my screen here and you can see this. Share screen. I want to share the audio. It's this one. Yep, share. So let me go right here. It's already full screen. Watch this one. It's like 3 minutes long, so. How friggin' sweet is that? I mean, really? Come on. Yeah, it's cool. And then in order to close the wormhole, you push the button again. And no, I really want that. And the cool thing, the thing is, this one is more TV accurate, because on TV, only the top chevron actually locks in. Okay, that one locks in every chevron, which is okay. I have no problem with that. And I also talked to the guy after I purchased them. He sent me an email back, and I want them in solid rings because they're not quite, I don't think it's quite as big. I think it's like 20 millimeters, so 2 centimeters smaller than this one. But I still want to be able to print it in the on the big bed over here. Link HTTP. Let me see. I think I copied it. I did. There you go. There you go. So, but it's 39 euros, I think, for the project files, the Gerber files, and everything. And if you order the STLs, okay, you'll still have to order the light things. But I had to order, I think it's 5 of each board. So I'll have 4 extra DHD boards and 4 extra actual electronics boards, or power boards, I think it is. Now the light boards, each one of those he has the things for those. So I had to order 10 because there's 9 chevrons. So all of that is done. Dude, it's world domination. If you didn't see my benchies yesterday on Twitter, yeah, The Chris Rileys are coming to take over the world. How are you, Shane? What are you doing up so early? I never asked you. Where are you working at now, bud? I need a country version of a benchy? Nah, I don't, man. I'm good. I need to get this roll pin out of this damn block right here so I don't have to buy more rails. 60 bucks. Is that 60 bucks? I thought it was like 48. It's like 48. $48, I think. You're back with Prusa? Cool, man. You doing support again? Oh, I got you. Somebody have to model that. I'm not doing any modeling. Well, I will, but it'll be more like this type of modeling. Yeah, there's a meme for you. Yeah, they were cool. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Here. You can see it again. There you go. And then if I go, you can see, I'm trying to click the damn screen share. You can see the armada of benchies. They're coming. They're coming for you. Man, they turned out so good. I was so happy when they turned out. I really was. The Chris Riley Armada, that's correct. A swamp boat, an airboat, man. An airboat. An airboat would be good. I actually wanted to print something in resin this morning. I was trying to print something for my granddaughters to take with me to check in my check baggage, because I printed my daughter and my son-in-law something, but I was looking, man, there's no good Disney models or character models or anything like that they would like to have just sitting on their shelf, you know. I was trying to show up with something in my bag to give them, but I just couldn't find anything. Yeah, I looked at those. I was gonna do the Benchy aircraft carrier and all that stuff. I just didn't do it yet. What's up, Bowler Ram? How are you, buddy? Mr. Butch Ram. But I've got a few projects that I want to do. I want to finish the Stargate. I've got the circuit board up here that was sent to me. It's ready. I've got Andrew S's smoke gadget down here. I showed it off the other day. But Andrew, I don't know, man. If I use your smoke thing and then the infinity mirror effect that he had on that one, that might be a better thing. So, that might do better. What's up, Sean Butler? How are you? I think at Country 3D has highlighted chat and not all today. What? Lord have mercy. Nappin's been here. I'm glad you came back, man. I was upset when I noticed I didn't have you somewhere. Woo-wee! Look at that resin hardening up. Y'all go ahead. Please don't fall in my alcohol vat. That was an expensive UV light. Oh, about my moderators. I probably have a bunch of moderators because that's all the people that watch me. Matt1 UK, what's up, brother? But we have I had to reprint the base on the Stargate because it broke in a stupid place. I mean, it just didn't make any sense. The small parts here didn't break. None of this broke. This arm broke right here that holds the Stargate in. And I guess I could get some super glue and super glue that if I can find that. But I reprinted it, and now these little things are broken off, and one of these arms is broken off. So it just, yeah, I don't know. It's aggravating. It's aggravating. First day back in office, I hear you. What's up, Tanner? Yes, he's rebranding. It's like, what do y'all think about 3D Maker News? It's about, you know, it's kind of funny because mine's still Country 3D, and I haven't changed my description, but I should change my description. Anyway, so what do y'all think about 3D Maker News? Joe rebranding his channel to Breaks and Makes, which is cool. There ain't nothing wrong with that in my mind. Here, I'm gonna put this together. I should take that. I should print another one of these. I think they got some dinosaur ones or something. Some dinosaur posts. I don't have time. See, if they didn't take 5 friggin' hours to print, it would be different, but they do. They take forever to print. This has still got 5 hours left on it. But I'm printing the Glock frame at 90% with supports, so yeah. Was that a sprue? What the hell's a sprue? Yeah. That's what that is. That's what that's called. Yeah, this is the Enterprise, the Star Trek Enterprise, NCC 1701, and I haven't popped it off yet. I printed this on the Hypercube Evo back here. I will tell you, since I've gotten the multiple lead screws on the Hypercube Evos, oh, it's night and day. Yeah, I'm not getting any Creality machines either. Right, yeah, and the thing about it is, Shane, all of us do that. Like my laser over there, and I'm gonna do a CNC. It's just gonna happen. I was talking with a guy the other day, and the CNC is probably going to be the first one. And I'm going to go with the Dremel CNC first, because then I can cut aluminum parts with the Dremel to make a bigger CNC. I've already got orders for things on a CNC, and I don't even have one. I'm not buying a printer on Kickstarter, and unless they come out with something just groundbreaking, I'm not buying a Creality machine. And I'm not telling people not to buy Creality machines. Go buy to your heart's content. I'm not going to. It would actually have to be some new idea for me to back a Kickstarter. Yeah, I'll just wait till it's out. Sweet, Sean. Yeah, I looked at that, and there's also another one that uses a bigger router that's free, and it's a pretty robust one. The problem is I want to be able to PWM my spindle. So I'm thinking about just getting a spindle off of Amazon with the drivers and everything that you need for the CNC and going that route. It's only $164 for the kit. So, you know, I understand, Chris. I understand. And you're right, Nappin. But if I go slow, I should be able to cut out the aluminum parts with the Dremel. Yeah, that's exactly right, Shane. You're right. I disagree with that, Sean. I do disagree with that. Because if you're creating something new, like now, I agree, I am okay, I guess, with the Kickstarter on the belt printer. I'm okay with that. But CR10 6, 7, 8X, what the fuck ever, no. If you've got an i3 style printer, no. If you've got a Core XY printer, no. I mean, E3D didn't kickstart their tool changer, did they? I know they did a pre-order thing, but that was pre-order, right? Only like $400? Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I think I'm gonna stick with Duet, doing the Duet stuff. And I didn't tell y'all, and I didn't show y'all, but I did go to the BL Touch on the big bed over here instead of the sensor. I don't know that it made a difference, but this thing prints like a champ now. I'm still waiting. I've got motors on order from LDO Motors. I've got a pair because this thing, and I don't know how many of you do three lead screw leveling, but every time this thing is done printing, it's a millimeter out. Like it'll have like -1 to 0.7 is my variation. It's over a millimeter out of whack. And I've sit here with Chris Riley and we've went through everything, and the only thing we can figure is this motor over here is losing steps. Not badly, but losing steps. So that's why we went to independent to begin with. And even with it on its own driver, when it was just the two, it would still get behind. And we were talking about it. We were like, well, maybe it's because it's coming up that it was losing step. This is on the way down. So it's ridiculous. Why, Napping? Why? Come on. Well, yes and no. I mean, it's an old motor, but it wasn't ever used. Okay, it's set for 2 years without being driven. I don't know that he ever ran the bed. He might have with the ramps board. Ran the bed up and down some, but it never printed. You don't reprobe the Z after leveling. I do an S30. What do you mean reprobe the Z? I do an S30 for the center of the bed before I do the bed leveling. And then after bed leveling, no, I don't do any other Z probe. Should I do a S30 at the end as well? In the center? Yeah, go ahead. Show me. Come on, show me. Show me. Because I go directly from bed leveling into my start line, my purge line. So, and I won't get to play with any of this crap for 2 weeks. So, this should finish before I leave, which I'm not taking it with me. It's staying here. But man, no Z artifacts, no nothing. This thing is, yeah, dude, it's friggin' pretty. Send it in a DM on Twitter. All right. I got a message on Twitter. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah. 29, 28. G32. What is G30? Oh, that's the bed leveling. What is the M376? Hold on. What's the M376? And then G28Z. So you only home the Z where you're at. Probe, 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 and probe. Yeah, okay. That looks like my bed, G. What is the M376H8? I don't know what that is. Hold on. Let me get back over here to chat. What's suspense? I don't know what the M3, so it adjusts the uneven bed within 8 millimeters. Holy crap. Yeah, I need to add that. So yeah, I'll do that for sure. Hey, you know what? I took the screen off. Matter of fact, the TiVo little monster is just sitting over there unplugged on the floor. I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, with all the trouble I've had, and I've still got it. Anybody wants a TiVo little monster for $600, let me know. I've still got it over here, but since I have this one that'll do the same height, plus I have a bigger bed, I don't need that 60-pound Delta taking up room back here right now. No shit, Napping. No shit. I'd have to figure out some kind of way to ship this thing, because it is friggin' heavy. I mean, it'd have to be UPS. Oh, M376. Yeah, I need to do that. No, it wouldn't be $300 to ship it. It would be $50 or $60, maybe $100, $80 to ship it in the US. Now, to Napping, yes, it would probably be $300 across the sea. Let me see how my resin is curing in my vat. If it's curing. Hey, it's trying. It is trying. It's going to take a while. Should have just set it in the sun, but then it would just be... Yeah. Yeah, no joke. Yeah, this one's got the fouette on it. But I will tell you, man, I mean, and it's got a wham bam system on it already, a flex plate. Bringing me to, it's cold here today, man. It's like 50 degrees. It's cold as shit. What's up, Ron? Let me tell y'all, and I have not, and I'm going to do a review. I have been not putting it off, but this textured build sheet from Tim Hoogland, TH3D, and no, he is not sponsoring this video, is the best textured bed sheet that I have gotten. Out of all the Prusas, the third parties, all of that, this one from Timothy Hoogland is the absolute best that I have gotten. And let me tell you, okay, this 500 by 500 is $60. Yeah, dude, but where are you at, Chris? 311 Napping? But this build sheet, this flexible build sheet, textured, I will be getting some others. I've got the Wham Bam on here for smooth. I will be getting a textured for it. I wish he made one for the TiVo Little Monster. I've got one coming for the CR20S up there. I have the Artillery over there I'm going to get one for. And I will be getting one for my Prusa. What's up, Rudolfo? Yeah, I'm not calling you my daddy, so you can forget that. Buffalo, New York. I guess y'all have humidity there too, but the humidity there, it's like in Arizona. 50 degrees, man, you're outside in shorts and flip-flops. Here, you're freezing your ass off because it's wet. Yeah, 311 Napping. 311. But dude, I'm going to tell you right now, the independent lead screws saved this thing. I was seriously thinking about taking this apart because I couldn't get it to print on the bed and be worth a shit. But once I split those lead screws, yeah, it worked crazy good. Crazy good. Alright, what do I got open? I need to close all my tabs up here because I don't need all that crap up. Later, Carl. Have a good day at work, buddy. Y'all think about me while we're flying today because, like I said, 8 hours wearing a mask is not. Yeah, got you, napping. Got you. This is a 500 by 500, and I'll adjust where the screws are at, napping where it actually probes the bed, because I think I've got X -20 and Y 100 right here, and then of course the X 450 and Y 100 over there, and then I think it's 230 in the back on the X and 450. 470 or so. -5, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, -520 on the, or 520 on the lead screw, but I think I probe it like 470. You wear shorts? That's, yeah. You see, there's something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you. And I don't know if y'all paid any attention, but the Stargate is lit up back here. And if I can stay out of the way, I can turn the lights off and on right now. I have them all hooked together though. Figured I would show it lit up for y'all. Dude, I've got my Army mask. I've also got Desert Storm mask, and I've got Florida Gator mask. So I've got masks. I'm good. It spells you're a Viking. No, there's something wrong with you, man. Something wrong. I'm just telling you. You say all you want to. There's something wrong with you. I was going through my things from my office, and I don't know how many of y'all remember this. What's up, Benny Brady? It's this multicolored print that I did, oh God, years ago. 3, 4, 5 years ago. 3 years ago. Yeah. I had this on my office cubicle. This took over 11 hours to do this, plus with the color changes, because this is all layered. This was before I got the MMU. And now I created an MMU version using this one. I use these parts for the cutouts. I hear you. I hear you. Well, maybe it is because you're a Viking. Oh yeah, no doubt, Chris. I am never going to dispute that. That is a fact. I thought about sending this to Coach Mullen down at University of Florida. See if I could get him to put it up in his office. I think that would be cool. Too late. Yeah, I know. God dang it. But anyway, so we are moving along. We're doing projects as we should. Did I bring that over? I didn't even bring it over. I just left it sitting over there. I did an Eiffel Tower last night. I was trying out this resin, and it turned out really good. It really did. It's not super tiny, but it turned out good. It's actually a max build volume Eiffel Tower, and I actually overdid it because it's got a flat spot at the top. So I need to fix that in the slicer. I need to turn it on its side and let all this harden underneath here too. Man, the Eiffel Tower, when you look at it, it's a feat. That is a feat of structural engineering when it comes to steel. And these little cross beams in here are like the size of hairs. Bye, Vicky! Thank you. I appreciate it. One of these days I need to get up to Virginia up there again and come see y'all. I really do. I can't cure that right now. I'm using that to cure that. So I need to get up there and come see y'all. We need to go, hiking or something. Oh no, we can just sit around and play some cards. I don't do no hiking. Involute. Okay. Alrighty. I might go cook some breakfast after I get off of here. It would, Vicky. We could go hiking and then play cards. You'd have to show me how to hike. I haven't done that since I was in the Army. We don't hike much. We're not a hiking family like y'all are. We're an RV family. We go glamping. Well, we did when we had an RV. We don't have one yet. Again. I really want to get one of these Glocks put together. Tournament. I've never played bridge. Learned how to play spades in the Army. So I played spades a lot. My wife and I play rummy because, you know, it's not fun playing spades with two people. You kind of know what you got. So. Play gin. And not drink gin, play gin. Never played bridge though. Wasn't a thing we did. Aren't you printing in and out? I am, Christopher Zwicky, but the problem is that this one won't roll down the road. 3D print newbie, Milan. You missed my pole dance. It is lit up. It is actually ready, Ben, for electronics. When I get back from Arizona, we will be wiring it up to the circuit board with the transistors and the resistors and all the stuff that we got to do. All right, I got a video in a DM on Twitter. I got a video. It better not be you dancing. God dang. That's ridiculously fast. Nice. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. If it was already homed, I didn't do the if statements that you've got. That's cool. I will try that for sure. Napping, thank you. Ah, dang, that's moving too fast though. I did see that. It's kind of weird, man. Naomi Wu called out the Can't Stop the Signal guys, Ivan and Control Pew. $600 a second. That's crazy. I have this one set at 240, and sometimes it's too fast. I forget. Like I did Vegeta, however the hell you say his name. I don't know. I did him, and I didn't slow it down for some of his hair, the spiked hair, and you can tell it's not very good on the hair. So I'm taking it anyway, and she can fix it with paint if she wants to. But the rest of it, and I was so happy with the supports, dude. But back to the RV, this one, the slide outs don't move. They don't come in. There's a tin roof on this that was put on it. It's a frame and everything on it. I guess, man, if that's your thing, dude, it's not mine. I do not have any idea. I've never seen the anime cartoon with him in it, ever. My daughter watches it. Yeah, yeah. And it was a mock-up, that's for sure. Vegeta. Okay, Vegeta. Okay, cool. Never seen it. Have no idea. But resin printed this one. Resin printed another one. It's at the house, a small one. And then I FDM printed one about yay tall on here. I've got to buy some more plastic when I get back too. I've got a whole roll of gray. I've got a whole roll of clear orange. And I've got piece of rolls of all kind of colors, but I really need to start stacking up on some filament. So when I go to print, I don't go, oh, I need this color, and I ain't got it. Dude, I watched the Star Wars animated series, all of them, and they're very good. Yeah, Travis, that's me. I mean, I guess the closest I got to anime was Thundercats in the 80s, man. I enjoyed the Thundercats, you know, but that was about it. That was the end of it. But I went back, man, and I watched. I got online and watched Thundar the Barbarian. What's up, Llama? Dude, that sucked. It sucked so bad. And it really, what really, yeah, right, Nappin', I hear you. What really sucks is that I used to just friggin' love getting up on Saturday morning and watching that. You know? Get fans? I did get fans. I did not open them yet, Llama, because we're leaving. We're leaving today to go out west, so I didn't open them. They're over on my counter, actually. Got them yesterday. Sure did. When I get back, I do want to convert this to 24 volts. So I will be moving everything over to 24 volts. I need to put my touch switch back on here. I do need the switch in the front instead of the back. What else? Oh, and just general wire cleanup, which I cleaned it up some. It's not terrible, but just need to do that. Biker Mike from Mark, never heard of it. Rebels is good. Clone Wars and Rebels was really good. The other one I like too. They've only got one season of it. I forgot the name of it. God dang it. I ain't really good at names like that anymore. But I need to extend some wires. As you can see, I've got a couple here. These are 1.5 meters long. This printer's just so large. I need to put it all on one side and just have the one motor wire that needs to be really long. Other than that, I mean, it's just thing rocks, and it really does. I am very, very happy with it. They should. No, they're okay. Well, it's like these. I took, I think it was Llama's advice, and I got one of those little clampy things, and I've got the spring on my Bowden tube to hold it up, and I've got the wire in here to hold it up, and it works. I tried to put a chain on it, but it just gets in the way. It gets in the way. If you go to the full extent, you'd have to build the frame larger. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, I will, Llama. I will definitely be doing that. Thank you for sending them, by the way. I appreciate it. What else are we updating? I did go back and get the CR20S Pro printing correctly. It was not extruding correctly, so I had to go in and change the extrusion setup, and now it prints pretty well. It's got a BL. I think this was the predecessor. I don't know that they actually ever sold this. This is basically a Ender V3 or 2 or whatever. It's got the BL Touch on it, V2 Pro or something. It's got the only thing this is missing is it doesn't have the same belt tensioner on the Y or the X or the Y. And I think that's it. I mean, really and truthfully, it's basically an Ender V2 with the BL Touch and removable bed and all that stuff. I hear you, Travis. And I might do that. Napping, I might do that. Won't let the magic smoke out of the fans. I will not. But I have to solder together the heater core wire. I've got a 24 volt 50 watt from Slice Engineering that came with my Copperhead kit, and the Copperhead is what's on there. So that's on there. I want to go back to the Mosquito Magnum. The problem, I didn't have good luck with this, man. This thing jams so much. And that Copperhead, I put it on there and it hasn't jammed not a once. But this jams so much. But I got a cool little blue fan on it and everything. I have not. Old Man Engineering, I have not. The problem is I'd have to destroy a tape measure. I need a new metric tape measure. Mine actually has tape on it to hold it, to keep it from going in the thing, because the end of it broke. It's the only one I have that has metrics on it, is this one. And I need to get me a new one. This one's from Walmart. And I looked at Walmart the other day. They don't have. I don't have a 24 volt bed heater, man. That's a 120 volt bed heater. Dollar Tree, I hear you. I think the thing about it is, what I'm using for lift now, these work. They really do work. The spring's a little weak, but it's working. With a 40 millimeter fan, yeah, I hear you. That's what me and Dan from Slice Engineering were talking, and I might have to double up and put a fan on each side. The problem with that is on the Hevo, I don't know that I have room to put a fan on the other side. This won't fit sideways in the Hevo, so it has to go front to rear, and I don't know that there's enough clearance on the fan shroud behind for another fan. And then you could have one pull and one push, and that might do it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And another problem that I had was whenever I turned, this is the Magnum, so it has the little ceramic thing that goes up over here. It was actually up where it wasn't supposed to be, so that might have been an issue. I hear you, Tom. I hear you. Well, it does warm up the room. I mean, it's 60 degrees C, and it's not cold in here. I've got a little space heater over here beside the Stargate, and I've got it set on like 3 or so. It kicks on every now and again, so it's okay. But I could. But these I bought. These are little 5 volt, 5 through 12 volts. These actually doesn't matter. You can push whatever you want to them. I think they're 5 to 16 volt is what it'll handle. But you run the voltage to them, and they light up. They're pretty. You know, it's another blue light as it's running around. So I like to think with the BL Touch and this fan on there, it would look orange and blue, you know, because that's kind of an orange look from the BL Touch. It's more pink red, but I'm in my mind it's orange. So there's that. But got about 7 minutes. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go wake the demons. Oh wait, my wife. I'm gonna go wake my wife and child. Give them a good 3 hours before we head out to the airport. I'm actually leaving about 11, so we can stop by and get something to eat before we leave. What's up, Michael Cassell? Come in right at the end, man. Really? Yeah, I walked outside and the wind was blowing 40 miles an hour this morning. Friggin' stupid. I don't even know actually what the temperature is here. It didn't look. Let's see. Echo. What's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 72 degrees. By the way, based on your order history, you may be running low on 3D Solutech printer PLA filament. If you need more, say reorder 3D Solutech printer PLA filament.
Hey, thank you for reminding me. I need to buy some more 3D Solutech PLA filament. 47 degrees. 47 degrees outside. The high today is supposed to be 72. And we are headed to Phoenix. And we will be in Phoenix tonight at 7:30-ish. My father-in-law is staying at our house to hold down the fort for us. What's up, Gusner? Damn. Yeah, we will do that. I did post a GoFundMe the other day, and nobody retweeted, nobody liked it, nobody did anything on it. So I appreciate all of y'all on Twitter for that. A good friend of mine got killed in a car wreck. His wife of 13 years and their 2 young sons lost their dad. He was on his way home from National Guard drills, and a drunk driver hit their truck in the ass end and flipped their truck over. He was a passenger in the back seat, so of course he wasn't wearing his seatbelt, and he got ejected. The 2 in the front that were wearing their seatbelt are in critical condition. They were hit in the ass on the interstate, and yeah, he didn't make it. So I posted a tweet for a GoFundMe. If you can't give money, it would have been nice for a retweet. I used to, Chris, I used to have them called computer. The problem is I watch Star Trek a lot, and it was activating my Alexa every time they would say computer. So, yeah. It is terrible, Ben. It really was. I shared the GoFundMe because, yeah, I mean, that was just they're expecting Daddy to come home. That was day before yesterday? Or Saturday? Sunday? Sunday. He was on his way home Sunday. So, yeah, I think I posted that on Tuesday after they got it set up. Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. I could go find it. Let me see. Tuesday. Go to my... Nope. Go to mine. I don't think I have as many on my... Yeah, right there. Here, I'll send the link. They're getting close to their goal, but it would just be nice. Yeah, there's a big old long link. I don't guess I needed all that stuff. I don't suppose. Let me see if I can shorten that to them. Nobody gives a crap about the... Yeah, that's better. Here's one that looks better. Really, Chris? That's weird. Because I shared it on my personal Twitter and Country 3D Twitter. Yeah, Ted was an all-around good guy, man. I mean, just a fantastic person, you know? Huh. It does, Llama, it really does. I mean, unexpected, and I'm not trying to take away from DB3D Dan. I mean, absolutely keep his wife in your prayers, and if that's something that they come up with, the GoFundMe, go check that out. Hey, absolutely. I'm not trying to take away from that. I was bringing that back up because it's my platform and it's my friend, you know? So, what's up, Steven? How are you? We're headed your way today, bud. I got you. But yeah, it was on Country 3D Twitter as well. I can go post it again on Twitter, and then if y'all will go out and retweet it. Let me pop that right now. Paste, tweet. There you go. It is tweeted. How's my Stargate doing? It's lit. Gusner, it's lit. All the way around. All 27 SMDs are lit up. Damn, Travis. Yeah, there's an article on our local news about it. Because he was a soldier on his way home from drills. You know, they did a write-up on our local news channel, TV channel, and did a piece on the 6 o'clock news, and it was really good. It really was. Yeah, damn, that sucks, man. That sucks. But yeah, Gusner, it's coming. I've got to when I get back from Arizona, I'm going to work on hooking up electronics, getting the parts on the board. I got to make sure I get the right resistors because I think I got a lower voltage set of SMDs than what's on the call sheet for it. Yeah, see, I don't. That's bad for the parents, but I don't feel as bad about those, Travis. I mean, I really don't. Those are bad for the parents, but I don't know. Anyway, get off of that. There's a Stargate ring for you. Did I try the ESP32? I did not. I've got it over there. I've got a brand new one, I think. What'd I do with it? I don't know. I'm hardening resin over here. Hopefully it hardens on up. It's getting there. I did something with it. I've got the ESP8266, the board, the whole board somewhere right here. I don't know. I got too much crap. These are LEDs left over from Andrew S. Here's the board from Dwayne S. The 2 boards that he sent me. See, and I thought about getting a kit made and doing up the Gerber files for the lights here and doing that, but I've got the Arduino and everything's already ready. What was it? I just freaking had that though. It should be right here. I had my hand on it and looked at it and I'm like, yeah, I don't need that right now. But it was over here in my way. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's still in the package. These are what I use to do my Christmas lights with. These little ESP8266 boards. You can build a little enclosure and you can run those 5-volt LEDs, the 16-foot strips off of them, all by themselves. And you can run a web server on here and some web software to make different stuff. And then you can control them all individually. I mean, yeah, these are the 8266s. These are not bad. Not bad at all. And like I said, it gives you web interface and you know, running Python or whatever on their scripts. No, it's Arduino. That's right. I was surprised, and I know I'm past my time. I was surprised the other day when I updated the firmware on the LD001. It's got a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus in it. It's what it runs on. I wish I had the password so I could get into Linux and fix all of the problems that happen with that printer. But I need to get in the firmware and recompile it. I found some settings that might help me out. So I don't know. I'd have to look and see how much memory's on here. These are nice little boards though. If you need Wi-Fi and you need a little board, no, I can't. They use a key instead of a password, I think. I tried Putty, but there's got to be a password, right, to get into Putty. Putty hits it, but I don't know the password. Anybody know how to hack the password of a Raspberry Pi or Linux to Putty into it? Because I would like to be able to. All right, where are we at? How much time we got left on here? We have 4 hours and 58 minutes is what it says. At 90, it's a 90% frame. Man, I am looking at the separation on this friggin' support stuff here, man. I am happy. That is, and the prints with this thing are just primo, man. What? Pull the SD card and mount it locally. I tried that, napping. Yeah, no, I swept up the other day and mine's covered already, man. Not only that, I got other things that's happening here. I need to put that UV light on there. It's bigger. I don't know. I'd have to check and see. I'd have to open the case back up. It's a pain in the ass. Oh, we might be able to do that. Yeah, right? I don't need to do all that. I mean, you can't. I want to see what they have set on it because they use an Octoprint service underneath in Java. So they're using some part of Octoprint to make this work. And I need to see, I saw how he reads the files. Yeah, there's some to be desired. He didn't put any polish on the firmware when he changed it to read the other file format. And you need to go back and put some polish on it. So I also need to get the ending G code from Prusa Slicer and put into the Chitu box because the Prusa Slicer actually ends the print like it should. It shows the continue box and you can go back to the home. With this one, you have to refresh the web browser. Anyway, it's time for me to get off of here. Go get ready to travel across these United States with all of the lovely people that I will be packed in around because I know they are lovely people. Yeah, there's that. So anyway, we will see you on the flip side. When I come back, we will be finishing up the Stargate soon. So just to let you know, I'm not being in any hurry. I'm taking my time. I'm doing it like it's supposed to be done. All the wires are ran. I gotta make sure that I got the motors right because I changed them. So the motor shield will have to change some. But the Arduino's ready. The circuit board here, I'm ready to put components on. And then test one light at a time. Get everything mounted, zip tied in. Then start closing everything up. So that's what we're going to do. Freddie Olseth, thank you. Chris Zwicky, thank you. Later, Andrew S. Later, everybody. Y'all have a great day. And we will see you in a couple weeks. Or maybe sooner. I might do a live while I'm out there just to say, hey. Anyway. That'll be good. And there we go.